Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Can people see me? Can people hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hello, good afternoon. Hi, how are you? How are you guys doing?
Good.
Good. You?
Good. I'm not too bad, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Hello, Marian. Hello, Marian.
Hi.
Hi, I got your email, Marian.
Oh, did you?
Yes, I did. Well, we have already had our academic advisor meeting. So it's finished already. But if you want to have a chat, I'm very happy to do that. There's no problem.
Oh, thank you. I
Yeah,
didn't
it was
even know.
earlier this year. It was about, I think about 9th or 8th of November. I was just looking at my diary. I was going to email you. But yeah, if you want to have a chat, I know that you probably couldn't make it. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know when it was really.
All right. Did you not get an email?
I have no idea. I was looking at all my emails. I didn't get any emails about academic advice.
Oh, really? Right. Well, some students did attend, so I'm sure the emails did go through somehow. But it's okay if you send me an email and we can arrange something. Yeah, no problem.
Can I just ask, is this for
Yes,
group A and B?
that's right. It's a drop-in session.
Yes,
So
I'm just
it is
gonna ask because I saw for group C and D is for 3 to 4 p.m.
Is it 3 to 4 or is it 5 to 6? I thought it's later on today. I'm just looking at my diary, and I think it's slightly later, isn't it? Because isn't there a session with Beth?
Yeah, that's
well?
what I'm thinking.
No. It's 5 to 6. The next session. Then you guys go to the. Sorry, I got a lot of computers here. so you guys will go to the CT lecture with Beth after this, and then I will see the next group at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, sorry, just need to ask. In the timetable, it's 3 to 4. Okay, I'll leave now. Thank you.
Hang on. Hey. Oh, okay. All right. You are later on, is it?
Yeah, it says on my timetable as well that I need to attend the 2 to 4, but I'm not in this group, so just need to double check.
All right, I see. Just let me double check. Yeah, it's 5 to 6. So yeah, I will go through things later on then. Yeah, with you guys in the other group.
Yep. Okay. Thank you. Bye.
See you later. Hello. Where's everyone else? How are you guys doing then? Groups A and B. I don't know whether I can see can you guys see me, or I just can't see myself?
Yeah, we can see you.
All right, okay, right. So how's things going then, guys? This is the last session, by the way. So this is a drop-in session for you guys to ask any kind of like the last questions, last few questions that you guys have about your assignment. I believe that you guys are BDales and the VLUX together, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not. I think I might be in the wrong group then.
Is it? Which one are you?
I'm Woodland Trust.
Woodland Trust, I think it's 5 o'clock. How come you managed to get here? Was it on the timetable or?
Yeah, it's on my timetable.
Yeah, mine Woodland Trust as well.
Is it Woodland Trust? So yeah. Who is doing the Woodland Trust then? Anyone?
I am. I think this is.
I know that I am seeing 2 groups at 2 o'clock, and then 2 groups at 5 o'clock. I don't really know which groups they are. Maybe it's the Woodland Trust.
Oh, I think it just got mixed up on the timetable because this one says A and B, but I think we're Group D for Woodland Trust.
All right. Okay. Okay.
I'm just double checking.
Yeah. Anyone doing B deals? Shazad is here, right? Chris.
Yeah.
Chris Park. Are you Woodland Trust as well, or B deals?
No, I'm B-Dales.
B deals. Okay. Looks like it's B deals. And what about Velux? Velux headquarters. Anyone doing the Velux headquarters here?
Yeah, I'm doing Velux.
Velux, yeah. Okay. It looks like it's A and B then. Yeah, it's groups A and
Okay,
B.
I'll come back to the
So-
later one then. Thank
Yeah,
you.
okay. All right. See you later.
See you later, Gabriel.
Okay, those who are doing the group C and D, the Woodland Trust and what is the other one? Rowing Museum will be at 5 o'clock, right? So okay. So any questions you guys have regarding the assignment?
I don't know if you got my email at all, Gabriel.
Oh yes,
Gabriel,
your
is this
email.
got Velux?
Let me just.
Is this about Velux?
Yeah, Velux and BDels together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So Shazad, you sent me an email. When was it that you sent me that email? I remember. What was it about? Could you just?
Just the 3D model. I wanted to make sure it was correct before I start doing the calculations.
All
and
right.
start doing
Would you mind sharing it, please? Can you share it on the screen?
Yeah, give me
That
1 minute.
everyone can see. Yeah.
This is B-Dales, by the way.
Oh yes. Okay. So all the timbers and is this the model that you are asking me to check this?
Yeah, because I wanted to make sure that
Whether
the concrete and the floors and the timber was all right before I started doing the calculations, etc.
right. It's not quite right still. It's still not quite right, yeah. So this area here, this one should be concrete.
Okay.
You need to double check your drawings. You need to understand the drawings. These ones here, this one here, it needs to be is in concrete.
So just that top one there.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
You have to double check you have to read don't guess it, just you need to
No, I've tried to understand it the best I can with what's given. That's
yes.
so I don't know if it's
Okay,
100%
I'll send
correct.
it.
Okay.
Is
Who
there-
was that speaking just now? Yeah, so this area here should be in concrete, and the connection is kind of not quite right as well. Shazad, oh, can you just zoom in to that junction there? You see this one is not correct, you know. This area here. Do you have the drawings with you?
I can get them up for you.
Yeah. If you get the drawings out, specifically the section, you guys should be able to see the section. You can see what's going on there. If you get the section. do you have the kind of like the smaller section? Is it possible to produce the smaller section?
Yeah.
Please?
Can you see that?
Yes, maybe try, is it section DD or
Yeah.
FF, which can
Yeah.
try that?
This one's DD. This is section FF.
Mhm.
The other sections. Yeah, it's this one. Is it this one?
It's not showing yet. Let's just wait for it to load.
I'll just share it again.
Mhm. Yeah, this is the one. Okay, let me just, if you zoom, let me just annotate this. Can you see, I'm going to draw something there now, and hopefully you can see. Can you see this? This is concrete, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it should be concrete. Yeah, you can see that this concrete goes down like this. It's not allowing me to. It's not staying on. Did you see the lines there?
Yeah, I can see them.
Yeah, and then this this area here is actually timber, isn't it? Timber. This is timber. This is timber. Look.
Yeah.
See the hatching is all together, kind of like, you know, it's quite clear there actually. So if you can change it, that would be good.
It's just my top one then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just that, basically. The one that's highlighted in blue.
Sorry, it's just loading. Yeah, but the joint is not quite right. Can you see the joint?
I don't know what you mean by that.
So if you look at the drawing, you see the concrete is like this.
Sorry.
It's just not letting me to draw. I don't know why.
I can see that.
Is it showing?
Yeah.
Oh, it's gone. Why is it gone? Hang on a minute. Let me share my screen. I'll draw it on the iPad, and then you guys can see it clearer. Okay. So if I were to draw something like this, I need to share my screen. This is the concrete, isn't it? This is the concrete, kind of like, you know, at the top. But you can see that the timbers are resting like this. Yes? Whereas what you were showing earlier was something like that. And that's not. You can't really do that.
Okay.
No.
Also, okay, cool.
Yeah, can you see the difference?
Yeah, I know what you mean now. Sorry, I didn't know what you meant by that, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, so that's why the connection here is important. You see this connection and that connection will be completely different. You are AT student, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So these connections are very, very important for AT, you know. So you cannot get this wrong. But it's good that you are drawing it in advance, and we can check it before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. So yeah, so that I suppose that is the answer to the question. So it's kind of like, yeah, there are some kind of like areas which are not quite accurate, but it's okay. You still have time to change it. All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
It's just that those two parts that you mentioned then, yeah.
Yeah, then I think also your floor slab as well, it needs to be full, it's full of concrete. It's not hollow like that, from what you showed.
Okay.
Okay. So please do make sure that you guys look at the drawings, yeah, to see what is actually required, and yeah, for you guys to draw using the drawings. All right. I mean, if you are going to, I'm going to share this image with you, then you can see that it is very important. Can you guys see this image here? Can you guys see this? Yes?
Yeah.
I can see it.
Shahzad, can you see it?
Yeah.
Can you see that the connection is very important, that you get this right, that there is that the connection is, this piece is actually in concrete. Can you orientate it? Yeah, you guys can orientate it, right? You know where I'm talking about now.
Yeah.
You can see there is a piece of timber over there as well. So this makes up the lantern. And there is a timber also. And then you get this, this is concrete. Ooh, what are you drinking? Who's drinking something? Is that lunch? Concrete. Okay. So that's yeah. So it's very important that that you guys understand the construction. All right. Does it make sense then?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, good. Right. Who else got any work they would like me to double, check and stuff? This being a drop-in session for people to show me their work and ask me any questions. Anyone else got any questions they want to ask?
Hi, Gabriel.
Hello, is that Chris?
Yeah, it is.
Hello, Chris.
Hi. I was just wondering how we sort of lay this out as an assignment.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just like taking a bunch of screenshots and annotating the spans and spaces?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, that's how you will annotate it. Yeah, lay it out.
So we just take after we've done the 3D model, just get it onto like a A3 or whatever PowerPoint sheet and
Yes.
okay.
That's how you guys will do it. Yeah. Is it okay? Yeah. So if you can lay that out, that would be great.
Yeah, that's fine.
If so who is in the group that's doing anyone here doing the Woodland Trust or the what is it, Woodland Trust or the rowing museum? Everyone is doing the first two projects, yeah? Okay. So I tell you what, I will very quickly maybe show you guys some students' work from last year, but obviously I won't be showing you the kind of like, you know, the projects that you're doing. So I'm just going to quickly have like, you know, whiz through this if you, so that you can see how other students have done this. Okay, so this is not your project, okay, but yeah, you can lay out kind of like yeah, you can have a title sheet and just put your name down, something like this, a few images, okay, so you can you know, put some images as a title sheet. And then yeah, so earlier, you know, the brief asked for kind of like, you know, the layout, isn't it? Yeah, the layout and the layout of the modules. So the students actually have done this well. A little bit of writing to tell us about the projects. Make sure that you also you know, reference all the images that they're using. Look at the students here also, you know, done this 3D model. So it's yeah, just kind of like very clearly saying what you have done, okay. And then we ask for the load path as well. So, you know, you just use an image and put the arrows. Yeah, you can see all these arrows that the students is putting in the middle. Yeah, so showing how it actually comes down to the ground. Okay, so that's the load path diagram. And then overall structural form, we ask rules of thumb. So theoretical, you know, versus theory versus built. Okay, so the student is also giving some reason, you know, why, you know, there is a discrepancy. So make sure that you label them well. You can see the 3D structural bay giving us all these dimensions, yeah, that we asked for. Make sure you don't miss out anything. Lateral stability as well, yeah, how the project actually achieves lateral stability. And then spacings and spans are indicated. And then also connections. I think there was some kind of like yeah, so 3D, well, sorry, lateral stability, load path, all very clearly indicated here. Okay, spans and spacings. So you can see, you know, how the student actually kind of like, you know, calculated it. And then some connection details as well. We ask for two structural, yeah, and then one cladding to structure, yeah. So it's very clear, yeah, if you can indicate that. And also you see the students showing how the materials are connected together. That will be really good. Okay. So we ask for the external cladding to primary structure. The student has got it, yeah? So using drawings that has been given to you, you can produce information like that to indicate that. And then material analysis, you can see the material analysis. You can see the material analysis, yeah, kind of like research on the embodied energy and the different elements that we ask for. Supply, you know, how toxic the material is, etc. Using some graphs indicating where you are actually getting this information from. Okay, and then the life cycle. You see, the student was talking about life cycle, so they only choose one material. Okay, transport, assembly, you know, information like that. And the recycling, end of life, drying, yeah, all the different processes. And then self-evaluation, important. This is 5%, yeah, telling us what you have, you know, you have learned, how you can you know, apply it to your next assignment or project. Then references and bibliography, and references. Okay, so you see these kind of like, you know, eight pages. That's quite easily done. Okay, is that all right? Do you guys get an idea of what we are expecting? Any question?
No, that's
Any question
really
for
useful,
anyone?
though.
Yeah, Chris, is it
I was just
okay?
saying yeah, I would show my model, but I'll be honest, it's not really changed since I last showed it.
Right. Okay. Yeah. No problem. But you know, I just showed one kind of like, you know, example of you know, what is expected. It looks something like this. Yeah. Just make sure that you guys put in every single thing that we asked for. You see the example that I showed. You know, the student has actually gone through every single item that we asked for. Okay. So hopefully that was useful. Okay. Anyone else got any questions? So make sure that you don't put any of these calculations inside the assignment. There's another part where you can do the you know, put the calculations in. Sorry, submit your calculations in part 2. I think you know, it's been set up very clearly on your Blackboard where to submit different kind of like sections of your these work, essentially. All right. I see.
Gabriel, is
Yes.
there a word count or anything?
No, there is no word count, but there is a page count. There is a page count, so you know, between 8 to 10 pages.
Okay.
Essentially, yeah. Okay, thank you very much, Ricardo, for your feedback. It's much clearer now. I need to lay it out. Okay, right. I'm going to share another one, which is for the Woodland Trust. And you can take a look at what's been submitted. Yeah. So again, you know, the student has you know, labeled it yeah, very, very clearly. So it says part 1, structural system form and stability. Yeah, a little bit of you know, text, not too much text to give it give us some you know, idea or indication of your understanding. And you see this you know, the floor plan is complete, and you actually highlight the area of study, so the modular bay, and then the different kind of like, you know, structural form, yeah, from this to this, and then to something like that, that gives us an idea of a modular bay. and giving us all the dimensions. Okay, specifically we ask for the spans and spacings, etc., etc. Go through your design, the brief itself, and make sure that you give us all the information there. All right. And then the students then gave us like the essential structural components. We asked for essential structural components. So you need to kind of like identify different structural components: cross-laminated timber, steel I-beam, etc., etc. Concrete ground floor with cement and insulation, concrete panels, okay, and then and then all the, the cladding as well, like the cladding system. Yeah. So you got like the different materials and the insulation. Well, this is okay. This is extra material that the students is giving us, but it's okay. That's good still. Yeah. Then we ask for the load path. Yeah, from the roof to the floor loads. Imagine that you actually apply a force right in the middle of the module, and we want to see your understanding of how the the forces actually travel. Yeah. Okay, so use arrows to actually show it. Okay, reaction, we don't really quite need that. Okay, the reaction of the kind of like the earth against the building, don't worry about that. All we need to see is how this force, yeah, if you were to apply it like this from the top in the middle of the bay, how it actually flow down into the ground. Yeah, we need to see your understanding of how the forces actually flow. Rule of thumb. So using the diagram that I think Andrew gave, right? So that will give kind of like some idea and clarity about what what happens, and the student is produce some of these drawings to indicate her understanding. Yeah. So that was that's very good. Okay, to give kind of like reasons why the theoretical is not quite the same as the built form. Okay, so the thicknesses, etc. Right, and then we ask for two contrasting structural connections, so the student is very clear. Number 1 and number 2. Look how clear it is. Yeah, so some kind of like a 3D or section drawings that actually show how it's actually joined together. And then the next part is about lateral stability, external cladding. So the rigid joints, remember about the stability, lateral stability. So how how you actually achieve lateral stability in your project. So you can write about that, or you can talk about that, use sketches to show that. Okay, that you understand. Then the next part is part 3. Part 2 is the calculations you submitted in another section there. Make sure that it's not submitted all together. But environmental analysis, life cycle, species selection. So the different elements, yeah, well, what we ask for: embodied energy. We ask for some kind of like indication of embodied energy, recycling, pros and cons. So the students can put out the pros and cons of maybe the structural performance of the material, etc., etc. You can have a discussion on that. And then at the end, you have your self-evaluation. Again, this is 5%, and don't forget to include that. And then you got all your references and bibliography, okay, to include here. So all the websites and websites and books that you have been referring to. Okay. All right. So that's another example. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know what you were going through was untabled for not now. From Rachel. I'm sorry, Gabriel, I didn't know you were going through Woodland Trust class. No, Rachel. I'm actually trying not to. No, I'm going through these examples because the students in this group is not doing these case studies. I don't want to show you guys the case study that you are actually doing. Okay. Does that make sense, Rachel? Rachel, are you there? Later on, if you attend, well, if you can attend it at 5 o'clock, no problem. That's no problem. Okay. Any questions from anyone? People? Okay. No problem, Rachel. Right. I believe that these examples give you a good indication of what is expected and how to lay your sheets out, basically. So there's nothing to worry about, okay? It should be quite simple as long as you make sure that you follow your brief. Yeah, the design brief give the assignment brief actually give you all the kind of like all the things that you need to include, and just make sure that you don't miss out anything. Okay, try to get it give us all the information that we want. Okay, right. Are there any last questions before I let you guys get going then? Because you got classes at 2 o'clock, right? Or 3 o'clock? 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. Yeah, 3 to 5. Yeah, with Beth. All right, any other last questions before I let you guys go?
I've got a question. Sorry.
Yes, Shazad.
Just regarding the floor.
Yes.
For the Beesdale, could you just go through that, because it's quite difficult to understand.
Okay. Why don't you load up the drawing, the section again, please? Maybe the SketchUp model that you have.
Okay.
Sorry, I beg your pardon. Can you load up the section first? Yeah, the section that is given to you, and then afterwards, after our discussion, we will go. We will see your SketchUp and see what you can do. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, that's great. Thank you very much. If you zoom into the floor, actually don't need to zoom in. I'll just try to draw again, hopefully. Oh, how come I cannot request remote oh, no, I don't want to have remote. I just want to draw on your annotate. Okay, that's fine. Can you see where I'm, can you see the shape, the kind of like the pattern? Can you see the patterning? Can you see the patterning here?
Yeah.
You see the pattern? The pattern is actually the floor, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it means that the section has been taken, and that is the concrete. It's a solid concrete floor slab there. I'm gonna draw it in red so that it's clearer. Is it showing through?
Yeah.
So that is there is a solid concrete floor there. Okay, And it's the same thing on the floor below as well. If you look at the patterns, yeah.
And then just to ask then, this connection here,
Yes.
what would that be then in that case? Because if this is timber and that's concrete,
Mm-hmm.
what is that?
So can you just zoom in?
Yeah, one second.
Zoom into that part there. Well, there seems to be a lag in the kind of like it's between our drawings and the thing coming through. Yeah, there is some kind of connection, isn't it? Yeah, there's some kind of connection. So there is a piece of timber. Yeah, I would imagine that there is a piece of timber probably tying it together.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you will indicate that it's a piece of kind of like all right, there's a piece of timber, yeah, that ties it together there.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, cool.
Is it okay?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, that's good. Right. So, are there any last questions before I let you guys go? No. Hopefully, you found the examples that I showed, useful, and yeah, that will help you to lay out all the information. Okay. All right. If there's no further questions, I'll let you guys have a go and do your work and yeah, and prepare for the next class then. Yeah. Okay. So I'll see you guys soon. All right.
Cheers, Gabriel.
Okay. All right then. All the very best.
Gable,
Take
just
care.
to ask while
Yes.
yeah, sorry.
Yes.
I need to ask you another question.
Yes.
I've just tried to move my 3D model, but I know exactly what you mean, and I remember it was difficult to do because SketchUp wouldn't allow me to position it in a particular way. So just to give you an example, I've just been trying to mess around with it now to get this sit correctly. As obviously before it was sitting like something that it was covering it as it's meant to be on sort of the outside. It was quite difficult to do, but should I just try show that as much as I can? Because obviously before it was sort of transitioned within the timber and the steel, the concrete, sorry.
Yeah, you have got to show it accurately. You got to show it correctly though. Do you get what I mean?
I think I might just do it in black and white because it might be easier.
Yeah.
Because if I show it here, you can tell exactly. So if I showed it in black and white, then it might just be easier to and then label it.
Yeah. This looks correct. This looks correct now, but I just want to, yeah. This is the red one is correct. This one is. Can you see the difference? Yeah, it's like the concussion of the materials is.
It sits on top. It sits on top. Then in that case,
correct. Yeah.
It's
That's why like when I was saying that the building is like a concrete building which wears a timber hat. This is what I mean. That I see. Yeah. Like when you wear the hat doesn't kind of like join up to the body, right? it doesn't coalesce into one. It doesn't join it together. Yeah. So it's very important you get it correct. And this is exactly what I mean by, yeah.
That's fine. And do I have to show the floors, or can I leave the floors like the way it is now?
The floor is part of the structure, isn't it? Because it gives it lateral stability, and because it's a slab floor. So I would show the floor.
Okay.
I'll definitely show the floor.
There's a floor obviously here in between. That's the first floor, but then the second floor here that it just covers.
There is a floor as well. If you look at the drawings, you will see the floor. Yeah, which is what I drew just now, wasn't it? I drew it for you already.
Yeah, that's fine. Would the floor, could I cover this area for the floor as well?
That is not the floor anymore, is it? That's
Well,
like
yeah,
the
it's
wall.
it's a wall, yeah.
Don't worry about the wall because that wall is not structural.
So just this region here,
Yeah.
which is this
The
wall.
floor is structural because it's taking load. When people are standing on the floor.
Oh, should I
takes
make the
load.
floor a wall of the wall of the floor a bit thicker than not just like how it is
Yeah,
here?
yeah.
Yeah.
Follow the drawings that you've been given.
Okay.
Yeah, the thicknesses, everything. You should use the thicknesses as given to you.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll give that.
All
a go.
right.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. All the very best then, Shazad.
Cheers. Thank you.
Okay. All right then. Take care.
Bye.
Take care. Bye bye.